from the Fox 10 Gulf Stream, this is Next Weather.
I'm meteorologist Nicholas Boso. Here in the Fox 10 News viewing area, we are dealing with rain that is moving through. And with this, we have the potential for a low-end severe weather risk. And that's something that we've been talking about and taking a look at the maps right now. This is the radar, and you can see the rain moving on in here. But I want to address this severe weather risk. The Storm Prediction Center kept the risk right on the coast. In fact, if I were to illustrate it on the maps here, it would be concentrated right on our coastal areas almost south of I-10. And this is a good decision by the Storm Prediction Center to keep this so far to the south, because that's really the only area where we will see the key ingredient to severe thunderstorms, which is instability. In fact, there is a question on really if we even see instability getting into the area. I want to show you this. This is our Futurecast modeling, and this shows the general setup, what we would call the synoptic setup, the large-scale setup for this storm system. We have a low-pressure system that's to our north and a couple of fronts associated with it. And this is a look as of 6 p.m., and this is a really generally accurate picture being depicted by our forecast model. We have some stronger thunderstorms that are actually ongoing south of this warm front. The warm front is indicated by the red line here. Everything south of the warm front is a more unstable atmosphere, and instability is a key to strong thunderstorms, the potential for severe thunderstorms. To the north of the warm front, typically you're dealing with more stable air, cooler air, and the way we're getting rain is actually the rain overrunning the warm front. That's why there are a little bit higher clouds than you would see if you were south of the warm front. I'm going to put this into motion for you, and notice how the warm front gets really close to the coast. I mean really close. And there is the potential for some thunderstorms to happen over the next few hours in our coastal communities here in the Florida Panhandle. That's something we're going to be watching for. We're going to see if that severe weather risk continues, especially later around 9 o'clock. That's what we're going to be watching. Potential for any of these thunderstorms that are in this warm sector, as we call it, to come on land. Then later this does clear out, and then the Fox 10 viewing area dealing with nicer weather for Saturday. Then let's talk about the next few days, because we have another storm that comes in the next few days. We're looking at the jet stream winds. This is what we call 250 millibars in the atmosphere. This is essentially where the jets fly. And here's our scale for winds. You can see 75 miles per hour, 100 knots, I should say, 100 knots, 125, 150, 175. And you can see this area of the jet stream. It's a little stronger here over southern Texas. This little dip, you see the little dip there in the jet stream, it's what's giving us the storm system right now. I'm going to put this into motion, and we're going to get to Monday and Tuesday of next week. And I want you to look how different the dip in the jet stream looks then. This is a much stronger, a much deeper dip in the jet stream, and in fact, it looks like we have a couple areas of stronger winds. We would call these jet streaks rotating around the base of this trough, this little dip in the jet stream. This will provide more dynamic support for a more potent storm system as we get to Tuesday, and you can see it moving across here. Definitely strong winds aloft for us. This is going to work with the thermodynamics as well, the instability, the warm temperatures that we'll be seeing. This is the instability. We call it CAPE, convective available potential energy. And you will see this to our south, just pushing to the north here. This is Tuesday, and we actually get a little bit more instability than we see today, for example, here on Friday, where our little severe weather threat that we have today. This one looks to be more significant as the instability gets more inland. So we have the potential for some stronger thunderstorms then. Here's the Futurecast Monday into Tuesday. This looks like it will be an overnight event for us here around the Mobile area. Around 2 a.m. the potential for thunderstorms moving through. Then that'll push on by and this thing moves on out. So that's a little summary for us of this severe weather threat coming Monday and Tuesday. A slightly higher one than what we're dealing with today here on Friday. So something we're going to be keeping close track of. As always, we'll keep you updated there with the Fox 10 weather app. Now let's move on to the 7-day forecast. There you see that chance for rain on Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures will be a little bit warmer in the middle 60s. Then we go cooler Wednesday and Thursday as we get a little break in between systems before another dip in the jet stream comes. We get a little bit of rush of moist air, and then another chance for rain comes around Friday. We're still timing that one out. Thanks for joining us here on Next Weather.